Pep Guardiola at Manchester City, a dominant genius or a giant stumbling out of rhythm in the Champions League? A full decade has passed, billions of pounds have been invested, and yet there is only one solitary Big Ears trophy to show for it in the blue half of Manchester. Is Pep Guardiola's era at Manchester City defined as a tactical genius being forsaken by luck? Or is he merely a giant who loses his natural rhythm on the grandest stage of the European continent? Welcome back to the channel where we provide the sharpest and most professional perspectives on the modern world of football. Just look at these highly descriptive numbers. 6 Premier League titles, an incredible 4 consecutive years reigning supreme over English football, and that historic treble achieved in 2023. Pep's domestic performance is absolutely peerless. It is an era of total dominance that has forced the entire sporting world to tip their hats in respect. However, when we turn our attention to the Champions League, the narrative takes on a completely different color, one filled with many bitter and somber notes of disappointment. In 10 years of leading the citizens, Pep has only guided the club to the ultimate peak once, during that night in Istanbul in 2023. With a squad full of world-class stars and financial resources that are essentially limitless, this specific figure remains a massive question mark for historians. Statistics clearly indicate that Pep's rate of reaching the semi-finals at Manchester City is a mere 30%, which is a figure that pales in comparison to the perfect 100% record he maintained during his legendary times at Barcelona or Bayern Munich. Even more distressing is that City has frequently collapsed against opponents who were perceived to be much weaker. Recall the failures against a youthful Monaco, a stubborn Lyon, or the tactical slips against Tottenham and Chelsea. Those defeats were not because the rivals were vastly superior, but because Pep can sometimes be far too perfectionist, overthinking his tactics during those critical do-or-die moments of the competition. The Champions League is not a marathon like the Premier League where consistency is the primary key. It is a theater of madness where the innate DNA of Real Madrid or the individual magic of geniuses like Messi and Ronaldo can decide a destiny in a split second. Pep's suffocating possession-based philosophy is perfect, but it often lacks the necessary free-spirited explosion required to overcome unimaginable adversity. Winning one title in 10 years is not a catastrophe, but for a manager of Pep's status, it is a glaring void. In your opinion, has Pep Guardiola been truly successful at Manchester City? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss our daily high-level football analysis.